The bell rings. Joshua moves forward, all nervous. Does one jab, then goes in with an uppercut, and that's it. Clinches and has no idea what to do next. Relied on the uppercut. No thinking, no stepping back or sideways. Straight to clinching and grabbing. Then the ref breaks it, and what does Joshua do? Swing the punch and missed again. He relies on one punch, hoping he will connect. He ducks and gets into his stance with his guard down. He tries to move to his right and still has his guard down. No defense. Instead of moving away from Dubois' power hand, the backhand, he walks straight into it. If he walked to his left, Dubois will have had to swing his body to land that punch, and it wouldn't have as much power as the one that he just got landed with. And Joshua will have time to slip around and away from the backhand shot that he walked into. And this was a perfect distance and a perfect target to aim at and couldn't miss. He gave Dubois his head on the silver plate. There was lots more mistakes and errors by Joshua, but it was this knockdown that done the damage. From this point, his nerves and confidence went to dressing room and then home. The corner didn't help Joshua. They let him carry on the way he carried on. Joshua should have lost the next two rounds to get his sense back and his composure. He went in like a bull in a china shop, and no instruction from the corner. If a rematch happens between Anthony Joshua and Daniel Dubois, I'm putting my head on a chopping block and say Anthony Joshua will beat Dubois at rematch. And the reason why is I would say it if this rematch goes ahead, because I have a suspicious feeling why Joshua lost. Hello, folks. Welcome to the channel or welcome back to the channel. Either way, you are welcome to the channel. Okay, let's be real. Anthony Joshua, he got done like a keeper, humbled, humiliated. But whether you love him or hate him, we need to have an honest conversation because this is bigger than just one fight. This is about the making of a champion, the rise, the fall, the most importantly, the comeback. And in my opinion, boxing needs Anthony Joshua, whether you like him or not. It will be boring and there's no one to glamorize boxing and make it exciting. So let's dive in. I've criticized Joshua and I've praised him. But let's get one thing straight. Every critique, every word or praise was constructive, never personal. I call it as I said, no sugarcoating. And if you ever competed in any sport, whether it's boxing, martial arts, wrestling, judo, or even basketball, you know this. There are highs and there are lows. The wins are great, but the real test, that's how you handle the losses. It's in those losses where characters are built. Some of this, what I'm going to say, is from a personal experience. Not all of it, but some of it. When you're on top, riding high, it's easy to get cocky. You start to feel invincible. Trust me, I've seen it happen time and time again. Then out of nowhere, someone comes along and knocks you off that pedestal. You realize you're not invincible after all. And here is the thing, it's not always losing that's the hardest part, it's how you lose. The shock, the humiliation, that sting of reality. No one's unbeatable, there's always someone better, hungrier. But the beauty of competition is that you get the chance to evolve, to grow. Take Anthony Joshua, for example. If he's still hungry, if he still wants to prove himself, if that fire's still burning, he can come back. And he can come back stronger. But let me tell you, he needs to really want it, not just kind of want it, not just for the money, because the millions he's already earned won't help him in the ring. That road is closed. It's time for a new journey, and there are no shortcuts this time. Joshua needs to evolve, to rebuild. In my opinion, that starts with making some tough decisions. He needs a new trainer, a new corner. If he sticks with the same team that let him down in the Dubois fight, he'll walk the same path again. Let's be real, his corner failed him that night. They should have told him to stay away, lose a couple of rounds, play it smart, move around the ring. But what did they do? They let him go toe to toe. And what happened? He got done. If Joshua wants to be a champion again, it's time to make some big changes. He needs to strip down that muscle, build up his speed, and learn how to move. His legs and arms to synchronize. Right now, he's relying too much on that jab and backhand. But where's the footwork? Where's the in and out movement? He's leaning in too much. And when the counters come in, he's a sitting duck because he's not moving his whole body back. That's why he keeps getting caught. The loss should be a wake-up call. In my experience, it's a lesson, not the end. He needs to loosen up, get lighter on his feet, work on those quick slips in and out. He can't just rely on his jabs anymore. He got to mix it up, work the body, throw combinations, stop telegraphing his punches. Yes, Joshua can come back. Yes, he can be a champion again. And yes, he can beat Dubois in a rematch. But, and this is a big but, he needs to want it. He needs to change. He needs a fresh perspective in his corner. And above all, it's up to him. If he doesn't do this, forget about a rematch. He'll lose again. And I'm not sure he'll get another shot after that. Here is what I've seen and not many people are talking about. When I saw Joshua step into the ring against Dubois, I saw something that worried me. He had fear in his eyes. He was nervous. He didn't have the confidence to win. Why? Because he's seen what Dubois did to Filip Ergovic and Jarl Miller. And in that moment, he lost the belief in himself. That's where the fight was lost, not in the ring, but in his mind. And his corner didn't help him. The corner didn't G him up. The corner didn't instruct him. So what do you think? Can Joshua come back stronger? What does he need to change to become a better fighter? Let me know in the comments below. And hey, if you like this video, hit that thumbs up and subscribe. And if you don't, hit the thumbs down. It won't upset me. Either way, you're helping the channel grow. Thanks for watching, folks. And I'll catch you next time. Ciao, adios, arrivederci. Thanks for watching, folks.